What's going on, paisanos? V here, coming at you with another episode today. Forgot to do one yesterday, kind of stood up late last night, the other night, working on all my decks. Got a new deck box, look at that, that's pretty cool. And, I don't know, this meta's really been crazy. A lot of decks have been doing so many things, and we are in the golden times of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's really hard to complain about someone else's deck because your deck is just as OP, and we have decks in varying rarities as far as like value. So you can get like a Max Rarity Sky Striker deck, or you could play a Pendulum Magician deck, and yeah, the value's different, but both decks are relatively good still. Like it's hard to say, well, your damn strikers have all this good cards in it, and then you're doing your Pendulum combo, and you end like a Goliath, and you're like, pass turn, fair Yu-Gi-Oh! You damn right it is. Okay, that matchup's not really equal, but you know what I'm trying to get at, guys. The meta is really healthy right now. Hell, even Prank Kids are getting in some W's, and Madoljays. Guys, before we begin with the video, I just want to say, please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, thumbs up, and comment down below. And if you have any questions, type in the hashtag Q4V, type in your question, and I'll answer at the end of my next Market Watch. If I forget, no big deal, just copy, paste that bad boy at the next video, and I'll try to answer that one too. I'll try to. Anyway, paisanos, we got Elemental Hero Shrouds over here going higher in the market. Market price of this card is roughly around $33. Well, no, it's about $35s. And after that 35's gone, it's about $39. Now, I talked about Shrouds early in the week, and I said how the fact that the card's actually way too low, and how the fact that obviously this card, in my opinion, will be coming off the ban list. Hyper-loan hero players, because their value would spike up just because of that. We know this already. Look at other Elemental Hero cards that are Ultimate Rare Rarities. They're hitting upwards of like $300. Even the crappy ones that don't say play, that hero players go, I don't even like that card, that goes up in value. Man, and before you can say anything, V, why are you so excited? You know what? Just in a good mood. I'm in a really good mood. It's Saturday. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. Pokemon's doing a thing. Hopefully they're gonna live stream it. Just finished watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Australian Nationals, which is Australian Nationals, Austria. Anyway, it looked amazing. I'm just really excited for the game right now. I really am, because you don't understand. This golden time, you better enjoy it. We better enjoy all of this, because you know Konami has a history of giving us a golden time. Then we get like a slump. Then we get like a one-deck meta in which you question whether or not this game's gonna survive. And then hopefully we'll go back into a golden time. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but you know, look at the previous history. Omni Dragon Bro Tower is a $13 card, and look over here in the market, it's actually hitting almost near $14. Now, the thing about this card is used in Danger Thunder Dragons, and I think this card's great for that one deck. Other decks is not good for, and I think this card is relatively known in Dark Neostorm, so obviously it's going to have a bit of a high price point, but nowhere near to merit a $14 price point. I think the value of this card is going to actually decline in value, unless it sees play in other decks. But right now, it seems to be the only deck, and it's a one-of, so I think the value of this card is just going to go down in value. Then you got Cherubini, Ebon Angel of the Burning Abyss. Another card that's $20 in the market. Looking over here, it's about $26. Burning Abyss saw no play release weekend, and a regional weekend of that after the first initial release. Almost no play. Then we're seeing Burning Abyss starting to pop up now. And now we're at the point where not only is it just Burning Abyss, but Orcas are so stupid, you can run Orcas with Burning Abyss. Those decks are out there. And I think that's what's making Yu-Gi-Oh! Players really excited about cards like Cherubini. And we're starting to see this happen. That's why the price is actually increasing. Now, unlike my friend Omni Dragon Bro Tour, I think Cherubini might maintain some kind of semblance of value. My reasoning is, look at all the Burning Abyss cards, like Dante and whatnot. Like, it doesn't really go down in value like fast. If this card was to go down in value, it would do it systematically, very slowly. Moving forward, we got Crackdown. Still a $3 card. Market price has this card roughly around $3.50. You're seeing it over here roughly around $3. You know what? As much as I think this card's a great card, and how it can show play in True Dracos and the Ultra Guys, we're not seeing much Ultra Guys, which is very weird. I mean, think about it. It's insanely weird. Looking at OCG, Ultra Guys has one multi-faker. I believe they have 2 spoofings. I think that's the only hits. And the deck's still, like, one of the best decks in the meta. And then you go over here to TCG, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are going, Ultra Guys, that deck's trash. Well, to be honest with you, I think Ultra Guys is a huge sleeper. Insanely huge sleeper. And a deck that can easily run Crackdown. Another deck that can run Crackdown just as easily is True Dracos, and they do it really well. In fact, arguably better than Ultra Guys, because they can sack Crackdown or the monster it takes. So, I kind of like that. It can't be, actually no, it can't be tribute, I think, right? No, it could be. Okay, good. Yu-Gi-Oh! Up next, guys, Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. Market price of this card is roughly around $109. Then you go over here on limited versions, $104. As far as the first edition, it's almost in that 109 mark. It's about 108 for Phantasmates. Now, here's the question I want to ask you guys, and I really want you to answer in the comment section down below. Are you running Phantasmates? Are you maining it, or are you siding it? For those who don't have Phantasmates, if you was to get Phantasmates, would you run it? Would you want to get main or side Phantasmates? Please answer that in the comment section down below. I feel some decks desperately need to run Phantasmates to help the synergy, like Salamangreats do it phenomenally, and then other decks just don't need to run Phantasmates whatsoever. And I would love to know what you guys think. If you had the opportunity to have a playset of this card, would you run it? Someone's gonna go, well, I'll sell it and get my money. Sure, but seriously, would you run it or not run it? That's all I care about. And seriously, answer that question in the comment section down below. Moving forward, guys, we have World Legacy Guard Dragon, another card that's $5, and then you're seeing it hit almost near $5 over here. First editions are a nickel away from a $5 price point for World Legacy Guard Dragon. Well, this is another card that is just really questionable. I mean, I don't see any decks running it, but the same token, I see Yu-Gi-Oh! Play still holding this card because in case we get Needle Fiber, once again, it's gonna be after Nationals, new season. But can Guard Dragon still do anything? Can this card still do anything? Be really interesting to find out. Can it do anything in other decks besides Guard Dragons, by the way, is the question. Then you got cards like Metaverse, where the original print Circuit Break version, the rare, is like $3. And then a common from the Zombie Horror Truck deck is also like $3. And this is really weird for me, because only besides Mystic Mime, maybe Altergeist, maybe Strikers, even less likely. This card doesn't really see much play, and the fact that it's still a $3 card is kind of crazy. This used to be like a 10-cent card, and the market just went nuts when it originally got bought out the first time, and now look at it right now. Then you have cards like Heavy Metaphors, Electro Knights. Now, here's the thing about this card. It's a high-valued card. Can we agree on that? It used to be like $3. I bought my Extreme Force Secret Rare First Edition for $3. Looking at Electro Knight right now, they're both selling roughly around $8 for this card. Whether it's the Megaton or the Secret Rare from Extreme Force, it doesn't matter. They're both $8. The thing about this card is, here's the question I really have about this card is are Yu-Gi-Oh! Players holding on to extra copies of Electro Knight in case it was to come off the ban list? And that's a hard, question to answer. You get some Yu-Gi-Oh! Players go, no, this card's too broken, and I agree, the card's insane. But at the same time, would you be surprised if we got two Electro Knight that was now playable? I personally wouldn't be. I feel like pendulums are a game mechanic deck, and Konami's always going to be promoting game mechanic deck. Well, what's the best way to do it? Putting Electro Knight to 2 easily promotes it by next ban list, or any kind of ban list. I mean, obviously there's other ways. We've seen new cards. Konami can make money off that. But if they want to promote Pendulum Magicians, you just put, or Pendulums in general, put Electro Knight to 2, and that's basically the best way to do it. And you can also switch Chrono and Astrograph on the ban list. But anyway, moving forward, guys, looking at Anti-Spell Fragrance. Another card that's insane. I mean, we got the original Prismatic Secret Rare from Power Chaos. The market price is holding roughly around $13.50. And then you got Lightning Blades over here, under the radar at $9 for this card, which is a very good price. Then you got other versions, like the Anti-Spell from DT4, which is a $4 card. Once again, under the radar, insanely cheap. I own these. I own copies of these. I don't own this yet, but I only own the DTs, which I kind of like. You got Super Rare OTS Tournament Pack 1, which is roughly around $3. What I'm trying to say is, you're going to want to get Anti-Spells. I think this is a great card. I think whether it's playing now or in the future, it doesn't matter. It's inevitable. The card is going to be amazing. It's a Floodgate trap card. Back when we used to call trap cards that were in the side deck that just blow your opponent out the water, Floodgates. Nobody calls that anymore, which is kind of good, because that phrase was kind of annoying. Nevertheless, this is a good card. You want to get your hands on 3 of them. If you want to get the original print Prismatic Secret Rare, they're at $9. Then you have Dangers, and I'm going to go over a couple of it real quickly. Tsuchinoko's $53. You're seeing over here roughly around $56, almost near $57. You got Danger Jackalope, $25. It's hitting near $26, almost to $28. It quickly goes up to $29. The page bombs out with it being around roughly $31. We're seeing a lot of ones over here. No walls of Jackalope. And then you got, was there another one? I feel like I had another one. Okay, I only have 2. We'll talk about that in a second, but I thought I had 2. Anyway, you got these 2 over here. 3 over here. One being Danger Nessie, which is roughly around $53, and it's kind of holding that $50 price point. You can see it over here after these 2 sell. Now, the question is, are you going to be buying Dangers? And it's a really important question, because if you go to Nationals, do you want to have the best chance? You kind of have to buy Dangers, and they're expensive. I mean, think of it this way. You got 3 Nessie, 3 Nessie, and 3 Tsuchinokes. That's about $3 right there. Then you got to get a playset of Jackalope. You're almost at $400 for an engine that we know for a fact that is going to get reprinted. There's a good reason for these to also be reprinted, You wouldn't be surprised if they are. I don't think nobody would be surprised if these are the reprint targets. But we know $150, a little over $150, is gonna get reprinted. This is no question, common knowledge. So what I'm gonna ask you guys is, are you gonna be buying the Danger engine, or if you have the Danger engine, are you gonna be selling it? Because it's a lot of money for an engine that's gonna it's gonna be done. It's gonna get reprinted. It's gonna be worthless. You think people are gonna hold prismatic secret rares and go, you know what? I'm gonna pay extra and buy this regular secret rare Tsuchinokos? No, they want the prismatic secrets, as we know this is gonna be reprinted as. Once again, we don't know about these other versions, but it'd be kind of cool if that was done as an ultra rare as well in Cybernetic Horizon, as an ultra rare in Battles of Legends, and that'll be done in Cybernetic Horizon. So we'll see secret rares. I mean, you can technically put it in Battles of Legends too. It'd be better if you did it in the Megatin, but I mean, either way, doesn't really matter. Then we have Trap Check, another card that's roughly around $38. First editions are holding about 33s. Unlimiteds, you see it right there, 33s. That's mine right there. If anyone wants to know my card shop for the millionth time, it's Insomnia TCG. Here's my card shop. 99.8% rating because 0.2% Magic players are crybabies. So that's my card shop. Once again, Insomnia TCG. I'm not trying to emphasize for you to buy. It's like this question asked so much. There it is, Insomnia TCG. You can buy with this card, Trap Check for off me. There it is. And if you do, thank you. If you don't have to, if you don't, no big deal. But, the card's relatively low in value, lower than its market price. And the reason why is because the price point of this card was $44 a week ago. And it's really just hype. It's your players getting excited about Mystic Mime decks. And they went in and bought a playset Trap Check, played Mystic Mime, and realized Twin Twister is a card. Then you got other cards like Legionman for my Mystic Mime friends. It's roughly around $4, and we're seeing it over here. This is probably the highest the card's gonna get. You see over here once again at $4. It didn't it go as high as $6, I believe. Well, now the price point of this card's going lower in value, and I wouldn't be surprised if it just continues to go lower in value. Then you got other cards such as Ignis Heat, the True Draco Warrior, hitting almost $19. And I'm not slowing down because True Draco is a phenomenal deck. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are used to it. It makes sense, actually. Then you got Masterpiece, which makes absolutely no sense. I understand some of Yu-Gi-Oh players out there, well, Masterpiece can come off the ban list. Adorable. Maybe it can. I won't disagree with you on that. You think you're going to get 3? Because that value is $3 of speculation. If it was anything else, Yu-Gi-Oh players would probably hold one of these. I have one of these personally. I'm holding because I think it could come off the bans to 1. If you think it's coming off the bans to 3, good luck with that. This card's $9. Like if I had extras, I would just sell them. I would just keep my one of. Then you got your Dragonite Diagram original versions. You're seeing it almost here about $6 to $7. There was a lot of hype about this card. Then this card reached like $18 or something stupid like that. I'm glad the market has cooled off on this card. Then you got other cards like Effect Veil, another card that every Yu-Gi-Oh player is looking to start playing. Effect Veil from Duel Saga is $13 in the market. We're seeing it over here hitting about $10. This is Duel Saga. Once again, it's calming down, so just wait for it. If you are looking to buy Duel Saga Effect Veils, which are gorgeous Effect Veils, it probably will hit $6 again. Just wait. It will hit that price point. So keep an eye on that. You got other versions like Duelist Revolution, the Ultra Rare. It's about $13. You got Effect Veil, the Super Rares. They're about 7s. The what do you call these? The Platinum Rare. Real quickly, guys, I just want to throw it out there. Do you like Platinum Rares? I know a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players, for the most part, don't like Platinum Rares. A lot of casuals love it. A lot of competitive players, it's 50-50. And a lot of nobodies just don't care about this. Like, they don't care about rarity, so they might even like Premium Gold. So here's my question. My personal take on Platinum Rares is certain Platinum Rares look beautiful. Like Platinum Rare Book of Moon, I think Foolish Barrels or something. They look great. But Platinum Rare Effect Veil, it looks alright, but it's nothing compared to the other versions. When it came out, it was literally the best looking Effect Veil besides Ultimate Rare. But looking at Effect Veil right now, I kind of like Duel Saga over Platinum Rare. So let me know in the comments below. Do you like Platinum Rarity? Once again, I like the Duel Saga, and I like Ultimate Rare, but Ultimate Rare is way too overpriced. But I would love to know what you guys think, if you like Platinum Rare or not. It's a weird question, but it's a question I think every Yu-Gi-Oh player has their own take on. You got cards like Galatea, the Orcus Automation. Now, I think it's official now. They only play 2 of these. I really want to play 3. I love Galatea, but every Yu-Gi-Oh player is just mostly playing 2 Galateas. The market price of Galatea currently is $74. Unlimited versions are $73 for Galatea. The only version is $73 for this card. And that's basically where it's hovering. $73 for Galatea, which is an insanely overpriced value for a card that's came out super rare. It's $1. Yeah, I mean, what's a super rare? Like $1? I'd be surprised if it's 3. Yeah, it's like $1. Okay. Yeah, so $73. Or you get unlimited versions for 70. I mean, either way, it's roughly around 73. Then you got evenly matched. And can we just talk about this card for like 2 seconds? Besides, I'm gonna say besides Salamangreats, this card craps on everybody opening. We could argue about even Pet Magicians. I would agree with Pet Magicians and Salamangreats actually. But against Strikers, you want to open this card. Against Orcus, you desperately want to open this card. Alter Guys, True Dracos, you want to open this card. So, like, are we starting to see evenly matched not only because it was gone from the side deck from a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players, but are we starting to see evenly matched make its way back into the side deck and questionably start making its way back to the main deck? I'm going to argue that we are, just because the meta is calling for this card to come back. Now, looking at evenly matched, market price of this card is $22. Unlimited versions are $12. This guy has one. Hold on 1 second. This guy has one over here for $12. For $12. The next one's $16. You want a first edition one? Well, that's going to change in price points. You're going to be looking to pay about $19. You can see over here is a couple of them for evenly match. That's for original from Circuit Break. At the lowest, you got the dual power one, which is around $11 to almost near $12 for evenly match. Now, to be honest with you, I think this card's great. I like the higher rarities. I'd rather go Mega 10 or Circuit Break if you really can, but if not, go Mega 10, because for the value, you save $1, get a secret rare over an ultra rare. Yeah, I'll do that. But I think that evenly matched Circuit Break's the best one. But I think evenly matched is definitely a card that is really good in the meta. And a lot of you players are not respecting this card. So when you do full combo first turn, and they're sitting there looking at their opponent going, oh my god, I'm going to wreck this kid. I'm going to have 2 Fog Blades. I'm going to have all this spicy stuff. And your opponent goes, battle phase. Orcus don't have an answer for that. They just go, okay, let me just start cleaning my desk out. Alter Guys don't have an answer for that. Strikers try chaining things to save cards in graveyard, but for the most part, they don't have a negate for that. A lot of these decks don't have an answer to this amazing card. And I'm really shocked the fact that not a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players have really factored this card into their side deck and main deck, because this card's a house. And I highly recommend if you are looking to play this deck, you're looking to play almost any deck, you at least want to consider evenly matched from the side. Madoche Pudding says check out La Mode. $26, and we're seeing it's still high in value. Bought out all over the market. I got rid of mine, so I'm telling you right now, get rid of yours. This card is insanely overpriced. It's not worth it. Seriously, get rid of this card. It's just a bust. Then you got the common question of the day. Where is it? I just saw one. Here we go. Let's go with Impact Entertainment. He's bouncing off the other common question from the other day about that card shop I talked about. So he goes, V, sorry about my OTS store, but the mess, he means the guy has cards on the floor. Some of the guys so tired of the mess, they offer to clean it up, and he said no at first. Then they still end up doing it. And after we cleaned it all up ourselves, especially since we were so disgusted with the place, with bugs, spider webs all over the bathroom, is nasty. There is no... There used to be empty boxes all over the place and stake of cards everywhere to the floor, and he's an OTS. Yeah, he don't clean his thing. I mean, the problem is with OTS store owners, it's really weird because they don't need to take pride in their store if they know they run the market around the local area. And this is what I feel like this guy's doing. He goes, oh, I run this area? Okay, I do whatever I want. I sleep in my store. I'll sleep outside my store. I'll sleep with a hooker in my bathroom, my store. What are you going to do? You still got to go to my locals. Watch the needles. What I'm trying to say is, some of these guys take advantage, unfortunately, and it's really scummy. It kind of reminds me of the judge situation. I was thinking about this earlier. You got 2 types of Yu-Gi-Oh judge. You got the Yu-Gi-Oh judge who judges events, and you got the Yu-Gi-Oh judge who is the word judge and thinks he's a Court County District judge, and he acts like it. One's a good guy, one's a prick. And I feel like this is the same thing with card shop owners. When you're a card shop owner, you got to run your business and ethically and clean, or you'd be a prick. I just want to find a way to crap on certain judges and other judges I love. I actually love a lot of judges, but yeah, that's what I feel about this guy. That's why I feel like the way he's doing it. He's not doing it right, and he knows he can get away with it because what are you gonna do? And that's kind of messed up. And to agree, I get what his level of like, what are you gonna do about it? I totally get it. But as far as not having to shop clean, no. I literally like clean the crap out of my shop. Besides mopping, which I refuse to do because I hate mopping. You always gotta clean your shop. You always gotta have it tidy. You just gotta do it that way. It just makes sense. Like, why would you not? And then he goes, he charges $7 or $10.50. Why 50 cents? Why 50 cents for 2 OTS? Okay, so as an OTS store, you can charge $10 for 2 OTS packs. Not $10.50. It specifically says $10. You cannot charge $10.01. It says $10 for 2 OTS packs. By the way, you're gonna still want, if you're an OTS store owner and you want to do that, you still want to contact Konami because depending on your allocation, you may or may not be allowed to do that. As far as selling bucks for an OTS pack, that's highway ripoff. Once again, you cannot do that. Doing something as stupid as charging $7 for an OTS pack for entry in your event, you are overcharging, and Konami can yank you on that alone. The 751, they can yank you on that alone. So it's really dumb doing that. But yeah, Argue with My Buddy at the tournament starts late, which everyone goes to on Friday. By the way, it's dead the rest of the week, and as a result of that, he started getting less people in his tournament, and he has unreasonable prices. V, worse than TCG player, buys cards really low and sells them even higher in the market. Okay, hold on a second. Before I talk about the rest of the negative, I'll tell you right now, this is how card shops work. Us card shops buy cards from you, the player, low, and we sell on the market on TCG player. A lot of players have a problem with this, and it annoys me because you don't understand how a card shop works. Let me explain it. I'm a card shop owner. You have cards to sell. I will buy your cards right now. By me buying it, here's what you alleviate. The burden of listing the cards online, shipping the cards for tracking, the burden of the cards being reprinted and you losing all value, that burden goes to me, the card shop owner. If I buy a card from you and the value of the card gets diminished to nothing because it becomes $1 next day in the market because the market does go fast, right or wrong, I lose that money. That's what I take on. With that said, I do sell higher on TCG player. This is straight up. Every card shop owner does this. And no card shop owner is going to go, that's a $100 card, I'll give you $99. No owner in his right mind would do that. Let alone from the TCG player fees or eBay fees or PayPal fees or whatever fees they deal with, because we all deal with fees. Let alone the taxes we get. By the way, I have to do town taxes, I have to do state taxes, I have to do federal taxes, and then I get a yearly wrap-up on both my town and federal taxes. That's a thing. Besides all that jazz that us store owners have to do, we provide an establishment for you to play to come into our store in order to play the card games. With that said, I'm not buying at your price. I run this store. It's my price, and that's it. If you don't like it, you will either be banned or asked to leave. You want to be asked to leave in that instance. But what I'm trying to say is, this is what happens, and this is how stores operate. And to this day, and not most of you players get it, but I still have random guys still asking. And it happened like a week ago. I had a guy goes like, "Don't sell it to Lewis. He'll buy from you from half." I was like, "Yeah, I will. Dumbass, I'm a store owner. You're playing in my store. You're not playing McDonald's. You're not playing in an alleyway. You're playing in my establishment, which I created for the players to come in. So yes, you have to sell it to me, or you go outside and do it. You sell it to whoever, but don't insult me by saying that I'm the bad guy because I'm buying at a lower price point. Every store works this way. Every vendor works this way. You either respect it or you don't hang in the store that I created. All the stuff I deal with, just so you can sit down, come down, and play this place and chill in this place like a bar. Let's be honest with you. A card shop is nothing more than a bar for nerds that love cardboard. That's it. And I'm the owner. I'm not a Patreon, unfortunately. I love to be a patron, but I'm the owner, so I do all the back end stuff so you can come in and sit down and play cards and do nothing. And let's be honest, when you leave your mess, I clean up and throw in the garbage because I'm mostly a clean shop, unlike this guy, but I'm mostly a clean shop owner. I'm not trying to vent on you guys. I'm just trying to give you guys a mentality from a card shop owner's perspective of how annoying it is to hear that question asked because I'm running a business, you're running pleasure when you come to my shop. There's a big difference in what we do. And I just have to be, and I'm very straightforward with everybody. And I try not to be a prick about it, because once again, I'm a player as well. So I understand your mentality from it, but you have to understand mine in order for us to just move on as once again, as an owner player. I totally get where you're coming from, but this is how I work. Once again, you always go outside. Plays in my store, go outside. I'm not a dummy, I see it, but they do it very nicely. They go, "Hey man, let's go outside for a second, I want to talk to you." And they do it. No big deal, but don't insult me. Also, don't try to shark me. And if it's done secretly, I still count that as being done in my face because I don't like that and it's very disrespectful. Just throwing it out there. The main event, I guess I love you guys. I love my players, but I'm not trying to be a prick of a shop owner. I'm trying to run a business, and there's a big difference. I should do more videos about that. I feel like everyone's still confused. Even after saying it the way, like I said, I'm trying to, I have the ear of a player and the ear of a shop owner. I want to make it easier for you guys, but I want to make it untenable for everybody. As far as him getting less plays in his tournaments, obviously the shop that runs the business wrong ultimately closes, and it looks like from what I can see is he's closing. So don't see it as an unfortunate sign. See it as a sign of opportunity. One of you guys be a shop owner. Have fun with that. Do not get a business loan. You'll get ripped apart, and do not go in business with friends or family. You will lose. Just throwing it out there. And good luck to you guys. Seriously, good luck to all you guys out there. Let me know where. So once again, hit me up on Facebook. Let me know where that place is. I want to see the shop online or on Facebook. I would love to check it out. And like I said, guys, if you have any comment questions, definitely type it down in the bottom of the video. Comment question of the day, hashtag #ChiefofV. Paisanos, I love you all, and I love hanging out with you guys, and hopefully you guys will go into the YCS or Nationals. I'm going to both events. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of you guys. I'll try to remember to bring a marker because I always forget markers because people want me to sign cards. And let me know what you guys are doing. But today, in a couple of hours, I can go to my shop. Is it going to be a good day? Is it going to be a bad day? Who knows? Find out next episode of Dragon Ball V. Have a good one, paisanos.